Alright, puzzle solving friends, we have broken into a wizard's office and we found this cage which has another locked box in it, and to open the cage we have a 4-number combination lock, so we have to figure out 4 numbers to be able to open it. And this is a really difficult one. So I will give you some more time to think in this video. And same as my other videos, you can of course always pause the video if you need more time. And if you have figured it out, you can jump to the solution or the opening part of this video. But once again, this is a really tricky one. And the only thing you have to try to solve this is this mysterious note that says 8 is not in the code. And from this we will need 4 numbers. And I will give you a couple of clues, and I will warn you before I say the clues. And we will start with timer of 1 minute to really think this through and see if you can figure it out. Right, so it's time for the first clue. And if you don't want to hear this clue, you can just simply pause the video and continue to think. The first clue is that it has nothing to do with counting the number of letters on this note. And it has nothing to do with counting the number of a certain letter. For example, okay, how many I's are there in this letter, and so on. It has nothing to do with that. The second clue will come in 10 seconds. The second clue is that you need to get the numbers from the first word. So 8, the word 8 will give you the numbers, and the rest of the sentence is not in a code. It's of course also a clue. So when you figure out how to make the first word's letters into numbers, you can listen to the second part of the sentence, which is not in the code. And I will now give you 30 seconds to think. Alright, so we're now going to start by solving it, and I will do it in 2 steps. So the first step is to make the letters in the first word into numbers. So for example, A in the alphabet is the first letter, so that's a 1, for example, and so on. So in this word we have E, and E is the 5th number in the alphabet, so E is 5, and I is 9, the 9th character in the alphabet. G is 7, H is the 8th, and T is the 20th. So what we got from the first word are a couple of numbers. We just learned that we have so this is the alphabet and the order of it. So we just learned that we have, in this first word, we have E, I, G, H, and T. And what this second part of the sentence says is not in the code. So what we know is that 5E is not in the code. So 5 is not in the code. Right? Did you follow that? And the same with the other. So we know G is not in the code. H is not in the code. I is not in the code. T is not in the code. So nor 0 or 2. Since that gives us two numbers there. And that leaves us with 1, 3, 4, 6. So that's the code. So let's open 1, 3, 4, and 6. And there we go. And you know what? I think we got ourselves our next challenge, which is in this box. So have a look at the other videos on my channel to solve this box. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe if you like solving puzzles and getting better at solving escape rooms and so on. Have a nice day!